So with Wuthering Waves right around the corner, I figured I'd make a video as my first one in the space about top 10 things to get hyped about because it's a new game release and there's tons of things to be excited about and some stuff that people may or may not know. Number 10, the gacha rates. While the cost of the pulls are the same as Genshin, like 160 of their little flakes to get one pull and 1600 for a 10 pull, the weapon banner has a 100% guarantee to be the on banner weapon. You can select what weapon you want, and whenever you hit that 80 pity, you finally get the 5 star. No more 75-25, 75% chance for 50-50, like other games like Star Rail or like Genshin. For number 9 is the Afterglow Coral Shop, basically the Star Glitter shop, but for Wuthering Waves. You can buy up to 18 pulls per month, which are discounted by 20%. You can get 6 normal pulls, 6 event pulls, and then 6 weapon banner pulls. Yeah, the weapon banner has its own wish currency, but at the end of the day, I'd take that a million times over than having a 50-50 or a 75-25 like some other games. Genshin could never. The other cool thing about the Afterglow Coral Shop is that you can buy the on-banner character. Of course, it's going to cost a fuckload more than the standard 5 star characters that you can also buy on this shop. And again, to get the currency for the shop, you just pull in the game instead of going for that selector 5 star character thing for pulling X amount of pulls on the standard or whatever banner. You could just save all of your coral and then buy an event banner character, or you can buy a standard banner character off of the Starglitter shop. For number 8, the novice banner or beginner banner, whatever you want to call it. All gachas have some variation of this. Wuthering Waves is no different. It copied the same kind of formula as Genshin and Star Rail, where for your first 50 pulls, you get a guaranteed standard banner 5 star character. The pulls are discounted, so you only have to spend 40 pulls instead of 50 to get that character. And I saved the best for number 7. This could have been number 1 realistically, but there's more like actual mechanics in the game that I want to put on the list, but this is like too big to not have. Uh, Star Rail did the same type of thing where you could pick a relic to be brought into the main game, except I want to say it was locked to a 4 star light cone, which was kind of dog shit, and a like one relic that wasn't 5 star, if I remember right. It was like some 4 star trash. But for Wuthering Waves, there's a web event going on right now that you should go do. You can get a 5 star echo with no effort. Hopefully, right now I'm showing the web event. The system, it says like share right here. You click share, the link, the little like paperclip, whatever it's called, and you send it to your friends, and they can get the echo from you. Now, I know it says share, it doesn't take the echo away from you, so there is no reason whatsoever to be afraid to share the stuff. If you get a really good echo, that's 5 star, I consider sharing it with people. Maybe your friends want to play the game or somebody else. Uh, there is a Wuthering Waves Discord with a channel specifically for sharing this web event. I'm probably going to show it on screen right now. It is flooded with people spamming their links constantly, all hours of the day and night. The only bad thing is, and why I said start now, is you can only try to get up to 10 echoes per day. And yeah, I didn't stutter there. It is try. You're not going to get it guaranteed. So it is probably going to take a couple days for you to get that desired echo for Xiao Clone or whoever, Kakarot. And here's an infographic showing what character benefits the most from each 5 star echo. And for number 6 is something else that I'm excited about. The 5 star weapon selector. Once you reach rank 45 or level 45, forget what it is in that game, you get a 5 star weapon selector. Genshin could never. It's insane that not only is the weapon banner a guarantee and not some 50-50 garbage, you actually just get a standard banner 5 star weapon for free at level 45. So hopefully you get the character that you want from the novice banner. I'm praying for you guys. And you can also turn around at level 45, which will probably take a few days, and pick their standard banner 5-star weapon to match that character that you want, which will hopefully, for some people, put you off pulling on the weapon banner, unless you want like the event dude's spear. But yeah. And for number 5 is the movement. Just the fact that you don't lose stamina outside of combat is enough to put this as number 1. However, the fact that you can run up walls and you get a fucking like grappling hook is just so fucking cool. It has Titanfall vibes with the whole running up walls and shit. It's personally what I'm the most hyped for in the game, because if an open world game doesn't have smooth open world fucking exploration and like movement, it's gonna be shit, no matter how good the combat is. For number 4, the combat. I could have put this higher because I really fucking like their dodge button. However, I decided to just put it after movement because there's a couple other things that I like more. Now, in Genshin, every character has 3 abilities, making 12 for a full team. In Wuthering Waves, it's kind of the same, except it's not at all the same, because each character has an outro ability. Now, I think the outro ability is like once you dodge or like swap out a character or whatever, you can get like whoever you're swapping to have like a buff or whatever from the character that's swapping out. I probably explained that really badly, but either way, it's a badass ability and it looks cool. And for number 3, I could have put this at number 1 realistically because I don't really care that much about the story. If it's compelling and good, then that's good, because like who would want to play a game with a shit story? However, the story being shit in the beta and Wuthering Waves, or well, Kuro Games, saying that they completely rewrit 90% of the story on such, I don't know, it wasn't really a short notice, but the fact that they rewrit 90% of the story is just such a fucking telling thing. Like, they got feedback that the game was or they got feedback that the story was shit, and then they completely took it, listened to it, rewrote the story, and threw it back out there in this closed beta. And for number 1, the most important thing for me is the character models. If the characters in the game look like shit, then I'm just not going to play the game. I don't care how good the combat is, or the story, or the exploration. If the characters are ugly and uninteresting, I don't care. However, it looks like Wuthering Waves is not going to have that problem. The anime women look fucking amazing, and the anime guys look hot as shit too. Like, the fucking, I'll put it up on screen. The Jade Spear guy looks insane. Can't wait for him. Then you got like Kakarot, which is, I mean, I don't know. His name's not Kakarot now, but I'm not going to not call him Kakarot. Even the main character, which is just like an afterthought for most games, the MC looks insane too. The male MC, which is probably what I'm gonna pick. And also, with these character models, they're not all just like the same type of thing. They didn't just use, okay, so we have tall woman, we make character with tall woman model, and then we have child model, we make child with child model, and then we have short man, and then we have tall man, like Genshin has. Each of these characters seemingly are pretty different. If you made it this far in the video, thanks for watching. If you want to join me in glazing Wuthering Waves, feel free to leave a comment telling me what you're most excited about. All the stuff that I talked about will be linked in the description. The Wuthering Waves Discord, the infographics, the web event, all that good stuff. On the 22nd, the second the game comes out, I will be live at Twitch playing. I don't know if you want to come over and watch. If you do, whatever. I'll link that down there too. Follow me, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Peace.